This is a 12-year-old vehicle, and this thing is falling apart as I touch it. Welcome to Thrifty Garage. My name is Carson, and in today's video, I'll be upgrading the stock suspension on my Silverado work truck. In this video, I'll be doing an unboxing, install, and review. One thing I will say is that I would recommend this upgrade to any stock suspension out there. I will be using this for a plow truck, and I definitely need it for that application, but it drastically improved my ride quality in a stock setup, so I would definitely recommend this. Okay, here we got the Timbren front and rear suspension upgrade for my 2007 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD Classic. And on the picture there, they've got a Toyota Tundra with a plow on the front, and on the rears, we've got a Tundra loaded up with a load in the bed. So let's go ahead and dig into the front. Got one bushing. Looks like it's threaded. Two bushings. Got two big old washers. Got some shims. This thing's got some kind of sticky, some sort of rust inhibitor for shipping on there. These are wedges or shims. What does that say? 3/8 inch. And then 2 bolts and 2 lock washers. Can always appreciate some good customer support. So if you have any questions about install, you can reach out to the company. If you didn't buy this directly through them, it's always good to know. If you haven't watched my recent video on the Kurt gooseneck trailer from E-Trailer, E-Trailer was great to work with, but I did have some issues with that, and if Kurt had something similar, it would have been good to reach out to them directly. Install instructions. We've got the fat end of that wedge pointing towards the front. So this is where the frame will be. It's right here. Should be a quick and easy install. Got a 17mm. We're going to test out this Striker mobile task light tonight. Check out my full review video on that, but I will be using that to light up the area while we work so I can film and also obviously see what I'm doing. The plow brackets hang down fairly low on this vehicle. The current height is about 6.5 inches. For install, I simply jacked up the vehicle, sprayed some penetrating lubricant on the old nut. The most difficult part of this process was breaking loose the old rusty bolts, as well as working in a slightly cramped space. Here is the factory one next to the Timbren one. Literally a night and day difference. This is a 12-year-old vehicle, and this thing is falling apart as I touch it. Glad I'm doing this. Next, I assembled the components as shown in the instructions. I tightened everything by hand and finished out with a ratchet to fully tighten it. Here you can see where that bolt is that was slightly difficult to access. Here's a final look underneath as I drop the suspension. Our before height on this plow bracket was 6.5 inches. Our after height is 7.75 inches. Keep in mind that's before the suspension has settled. That may drop as we drive around the block. Our fender height on the rear is about 36.75 inches, and our fender height on the front after install is about 37 inches. Wow, that is a night and day difference. My front was feeling real sloppy. I thought maybe I had ball joints or something bad going on it. I had a mechanic take a look at it. Said it was all good, but it just still didn't feel firm or right. Feels a lot better now. Really happy with this. Happier than I expected to be. After a quick drive around the block, like I said at the beginning of this video, I would definitely recommend this to anybody who has a 5 or 10-year-old truck with stock suspension bushings that look like mine did. They were really worn out, needed to be replaced, and I believe these aftermarket ones are going to do better than the factory ones did. This vehicle is only 12 years old, which really isn't that bad. The front suspension felt super sloppy, and now it's a lot tighter. Solved all of my issues that I thought I might have. I thought I had a ball joint or something else going out, but it was just that bump stop. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it useful. Maybe go and check out your bushings and see how bad they look. If you liked it, throw a like. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below, and please subscribe to Thrifty Garage. Thanks for watching.